Alright guys, today we have the yard bug riding lawnmower, and these front tires might be okay, but these back ones are definitely shot. So I did get some other tires. One's good, one we might have to throw a tube in, or throw a tube in one of these ones, and that'll solve that problem. And it hadn't run for like 10 years or so, but I did pour a little gas in it and jump it, and it did run, but then gas just started pouring out from the carburetor somewhere under there, maybe from the hose or something. So we'll have to figure that out, and possibly a new battery, because this battery is pretty old. That's the battery right there. It's pretty old. So and what else do we have to do? I know there's something else. And is it this belt? No. There is a drive belt underneath here. This one right here. I'm trying to get a good picture for you. That is shot. So that drive belt's got to be replaced too, which that'll be interesting. I'm not 100% sure how to do that one, but we'll figure it out. All right, all the tires are filled, so we'll let them sit and see which ones go flat. In the meantime, I can focus on getting the other two back ones, because I'm sure one of these guys is going to go flat off of the rear end that I got on another one that's got the same size, which I'll show you guys. All right, here's our rear end that has the other two tires that are the same size. This one I know for sure is a good one. This is a great tire right here. This one on this side has a crack right there. Looks like it got slashed or hit by something. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. They both seem to be holding air, which is good. But this one for sure we gotta get off. And that keyway is stuck up in there. We tried pounding it off and stuff. So I took the whole rear end off. Did not come out. So what I gotta do is I gotta detach this from this. And I'm assuming that you can do it with these two bolts maybe, and this will pop out, but we're gonna find that out. Turns out we had to split the whole thing in half to get the tires off, the wheels out. And there they are right there. Okay, so this belt here runs up to the top one, that up there, and goes down through here, along this, down through here. So that's like a tensioner there. So if I had to, I could probably take that off. But I think I might be able, since this is so cracked, just be able to pull, oh, not that one, but this off here. It's possible. Let's see what we can do. All right, well, things did not go as planned. I just took this off of there, but I have to slip this belt off so that that other belt can come down. But I'm gonna need 2 more of these ramps so that I can get this deck to go down, so that this can come down, because there's this big plate here, and I gotta be able to clear that to get the top belt off because it's so tight in there. And I can't pull this down any further because it hits the deck, which I can show you. So it'll come down to about right there, and then it hits that. So this deck's gotta go down further. But yeah. So I need 2 more ramps, which I'm gonna pick up tomorrow. All right, after a little finessing, finally got the drive belt off. As you can tell, she is a little bit messed up. But yeah, I had to drop that shaft down. This shaft right here had to come down a little bit too. I got it back up there just nice and loose. But yeah, because that goes over this other belt here. So that's fun. But yeah, now I can get a new belt, and I'm gonna get a new battery because it needs a new battery. This thing's ancient. And then we'll throw all that back together, and I should be able to get to the carb from up here, figure out where that's leaking. And then after that, all I really got left is throw some tire slime in here and get those spares ready as well. So now the axles are out of both tires, so at least we got that figured out. All right, we got the top belt on, nice there. And working on getting this bottom one in. We got it in on the main output shaft, but now we just got to get it in on this side and add the pulley there, and it should be good. All right, this belt's back on. Gonna get to the carb now. See where the fuel leak is. Major mouse nest in here. I'm gonna take this off, do that. Gotta take these two, same on the bottom, and these springs on each side, and then we'll get a look at that carb. Okay, back's off. That's gonna be a pain to put on with those springs because it just like kind of shot it off once I got the other bolts out, or screws I guess. Yeah, so yeah, now we can see the carb though, and it looks like this fuel line is pretty shot. So tackle that, I think that's where it's leaking from. So yeah, I might put some gas in it, pressurize the tank, and see for sure. But that line looks pretty bad, so I'm probably gonna replace it either way. Well, I replaced this fuel line because I thought this was bad, which it was, but this one's got a crack in it somewhere too. That one leads all the way up to the tank, way up on the other side. So I'm gonna have to probably replace this one too, but I don't have line long enough, so I'll have to go to the store for that one. All right, both fuel lines are on. Gonna put some gas in it, make sure it doesn't leak. Got the new battery filled up, gotta wait an hour for that. Started this up for a couple seconds, it runs. And then once we get the battery, we can hook that up and then slime these tires. We're gonna slime up the tires, gonna do the front ones first. Just take the valve stem out, which I already did. With our tool here. And then we'll do the same to the back. Gotta jack them up in the air. Use this belt sander to spin the tires so that that slime gets everywhere in there. And yeah. This battery is all charged up, so that should be good to go into here. And then after that, it should be good. Tires are all slimed up. Now we just hope that it stays full. Let it sit in the warm shop for a while and see what happens. Well, I was gonna replace this tire and rim, but that's a little different than that. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So the only way that this is gonna work is take the tire off the rim on both of these and put this good tire on there and hope it seals up. Cause yeah, that's flat again. Oh yeah. So it runs and dries. Yeah, it's the end of that. It'll be out of the garage pretty soon.